Hello friends, my name is Amol Zagre and you are watching me on my YouTube channel. And today we are going to discuss one of the important software development model. It is spiral model. Now see, spiral model inherits the systematic nature of waterfall model and iterative nature of prototype model, right? As we know that this waterfall model is a systematic, right, and the prototype model is iterative. So the spiral model is not only systematic but also it is iterative, right? So when it is used when there is a high risk in a software development. It is used when there are several alternatives are available for developing the solution of the problem or developing the software. It is used when customer agrees that it is not a fixed budget project. As we know that if the requirements or some changes are there in the software, then obviously the software cost differs. It is not exactly like the previous one. It will be increasing if the efforts are going to increase and a customer is agree. If the cost increases further, then he is ready to pay, right? So we will just understand one by one what all these 3 points are. So what is risk actually? Risk is any unexpected event that causes the delay or failure of the project. For example, if a team member goes on a sick leave, then the load of that its work is distributed among the other team, and subsequently the load increases and it may delay the project. Another risk is hardware issues, right? If suppose one or two systems fails or get corrupted, then there could be a delay in a development, and there are many kind of risks. So these are the risks. So what is mitigation on it? So for first example, that is that if a team member goes on sick leaves, so the manager must plan for it, right? If so he should assign more number of people in a team, so that these kind of risks can be mitigated. For hardware issues, there is a mitigation, like he should keep a hardware engineer with the team, right? So in case of such a hardware issues, the immediate action is taken and the corresponding system is repaired, and there won't be any more delays. So this is all about a risk. uh, there are several alternatives available. As we know that in a software, if you are doing any kind of programs, there are alternative ways. So for one problem there are multiple solutions are available. So if such a case is there in the given requirements, for the given requirement there are multiple alternatives are available. So in this case the spiral model is used and customer agrees that it is not a fixed budget project, right? So now we'll understand one by one what are the different phases in this spiral model, right? So first one is planning phase, right? The requirements are gathered during the planning phase, and the requirements are like business requirement specifications or software or system requirement specification. These are gathered in this planning phase. Then there is risk analysis. In the risk analysis phase, the process is undertaken to identify the risk and alternative solutions. A prototype is produced, and at the end of the risk analysis, if any risk is found, then the alternative solutions are suggested and implemented, right? Next one is engineering phase. In this phase, the software is developed. That is, the coding is done here along with testing. Coding and testing takes place in engineering field, right? Next phase is evaluation phase. Here, this phase allows the customer to evaluate the output of the project to the day before the project continues to the next spiral, right? And this continues, right? Now let's see what are the advantages of the spiral model. So the advantages of spiral model: high amount of risk analysis, hence avoidance of risk is enhanced. Good for large and mission critical projects. Strong approval and documentation control. Additional functionality can be added at the later date. Software is produced early in the software lifecycle. Now, what are the disadvantages of spiral model? It can be costly model to use, right? As we have seen that we are going on in iterations, so continuously the improvement in software development is there, so subsequently the cost is definitely going to increase. Risk analysis requires highly specific expertise. We need the experts for analyzing the risk. Project's success is highly dependent on the risk analysis phase, and it doesn't work well for a smaller projects, right? So this was all about the spiral model. If you have any queries, please post it on my forums, that is forums.scriptinglogic.com. You can download Android apps of forum on scriptinglogic.org. If you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also like my Facebook page, that is facebook.com/scriptinglogic. Thank you very much.